Thanks for stopping by, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something slightly new. So this is going to be the first in the series of summaries for the Vintage Story streams. Essentially, I'm trying to shorten down the multiple hour streams into a few-minute video where you can just watch and kind of keep up with what we've been doing, so that way if you do end up coming to a later stream, you'll be up to date with what we've gotten done, things in progress we've made, achievements and unlocks and stuff of that sort. So, this is something new, something I'm trying, and I would love for some feedback. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and let it play and let you listen. And since I don't really plan on doing an outro, I'm going to go ahead and do it here. Thanks for stopping by, thanks for sticking around, and until next time, enjoy the video. So, as the new season of Vintage Story starts, we begin by creating our character and deciding our class. This time around, we go with Hunter, and start out quite close to our first trader, which just so happens to actually be a treasure hunting trader, which is one of the traders that gives us our end game missions. So, after creating our first knife, we set out and search for some cattails, kind of collecting my surroundings. Oh, there's a thing down there. With those acquired, we're able to make our first baskets and expand our inventory out a bit. So soon we started on our first tool so we can begin to collect some wood and build a basic hut. Deciding to set up quite close to the original trader we found. A nice little field, cleaning out a grass patch so we can place down our foundation. But before we can finish building, a boar comes in to attack us, trying to scare us away from their young. Oh, they have young nearby. That's why. Can I have my axe, please? Nope. Okay, I'm very much hurt. I'm leaving my axe behind. After escaping, we snatch up some horsetails to try and heal ourselves, and work our way back towards the trader to stay there for the night. As the sun rises on our second day, we head out in search of somewhere safer to set up camp. Spending quite some time traveling south, we find a quite open field with a lot of resources and necessities nearby, having access to water, some of our really important crops, and quite a bit of wood within range. Yeah, I think I might just settle down right here. And just so happen to come across quite a bit of fire clay nearby as well, meaning that we'll have plenty for the far future. Oh, this is fire clay! This is like perfect. After collecting a couple stacks, we head back and get cozy for the night crafting our clay. First things first, storage vessels are going to be very important. Ooh. Building some storage vessels, cooking supplies, and even starting with some of our molds for when we begin to get towards copper. As the sun rises on day 3, we head out to collect as many sticks as possible because we need to begin burning our clays. And we just so happen to come across some oak that we have harvested just in case we start to do some leather work in the near future. With all of that collected, we start to make some fire pits where we can begin burning our clay in, set up on the sand so hopefully nothing else catches on fire with it as well. The rest of the day is spent collecting even more sticks and setting up even more fires, getting as much as we can done with our clay work as we set up for another night. As we begin day 4, we set out for even more sticks, and come across a bear that's been set up next to our house. There's a ruin right there. There's a bear right there too. With all of that stick collecting, we can finally finish the last of our cooking clay pots, and the bear begins to creep its way closer towards our house. He's drowning? He just... Oh, I thought he drowned there. With our cooking clay done, and the bear working its way towards our house, I decide to set out to see if I can find some better soil to start a farm with. After some significant searching, we actually come across a couple of things. The first thing we actually found was this weird void, a dark spot that just sits in the world and doesn't seem to have a direct cause. Quite soon after that, we actually run into another trader. Survival trader. This is actually nice. As we continue to wander our way around looking for some more soil, we come across a seed pot and make our way all the way back to our original base. After spending the rest of the day searching with no success, we find a luxuries trader this time and stop in to stay the night. And we come across the first caravan that I've seen in the game. A couple of traders have circled their wagons, and we actually find a few of them here.
Oh, it looks like they got... Is this a trading hub? Oh my god. I have never seen one of these.
Giving us our first furniture trader and another treasure trader. Not long after, we come across our first copper nuggets.
Area down here, I'm gonna go... Ooh, copper. We're not gonna grab it, just gonna mark it.
And some fruit trees, with both an apple and a pear tree right beside each other.
Looks like 2 fruit trees. Pear and apple tree. Ow, ow, ow. Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go.
And just as I was about to head home and give up on my mission, we finally ran into some medium fertility soil and started collecting as much as we could so we can start on our farm.
I feel like at this point, if I get home and I haven't found medium fertility soil or like any hints at a plains... Ooh, wait. Hey! I literally was just like saying, oh, I'm about to give up on this.
On our way back, we began to collect as many berry bushes as we could hold and found an ore container that we're going to set aside until we start with copper collection.
Alright, I want to mark you for... How far away are we? Yeah, I'm going to mark you.
Finally returning back to base, the bear that we had seen beside our base hadn't actually wandered away, instead deciding to sleep right beside our house.
Okay.
We were able to get close enough to alert him and guide him away as far as we could, but before long he ended up running back towards our house and hopefully away for a while at least.
Okay, that was terrifying.
So just in case he came back, we added another layer to our house so he couldn't get over it. And placed all the berry bushes we had been collecting. And with our cooking pots finished up, we collected those up, stored them aside, and the bear came back.
And our, these...
So we hunkered down for the night, using our new clays to cook up our first meal, and set to bed as we start day 6.
Where's our bear friend?
The bear seemed to be wandering away from our base once more, so we began to set up our farm.
There he is. Cool, you stay over there.
Using the nearby water to set up some strips, we made sure to cover any holes we could, collect some stones to make fences, and replace any grass with packed dirt to make sure we had no bunnies spawning inside of it. Day 7, we finally started to collect the seeds that we're going to grow, making sure to grab as much flax as we could.
Mature flax, good.
Some more stick collecting later, we took some more clay, crafted up an anvil mold and some ingot molds, and began firing those so that we can begin the Copper Age. And just as the sun's beginning to set, everything is ready and we're staged to come into the Copper Age the next time we play.